Right, Shalom, all praises to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Rachah, Kodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well and labor in the word and doctrine. Let me say Shalom to the elect. So the thing, right, we need to come up with some better. Right, so the pestilence, stab, charagma, can allow your moves to be tracked with smartphone technology, one's expert. And to anyone with a brain, says a tech expert has explained how phones will make it possible to follow the movements of those who have the charagma, right? And who's going to have the charagma? A whole lot of people, right? Because this, however it's being pushed now, or you could, if you're blind, if you can't walk, this could remedy that. If you need to know if you've got the shot, but also you had the Pentagon come out with something which says that it detects whether you've got the actual pestilence itself, which that can be used too. Because this is all out of what? In fact, let's get Romans first, because it was there. Romans 15:4, for whatsoever things are written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope. So when we read about these things in the scripts, and we can see, shit, this is mainstream news that's meant to boost our faith truly. You're not meant to bug us the fuck out. Oh, what's this? Yeah, but if you're saying, oh, it's an embargo, or it's Christianity, or it's John 3:16, then you have a biblical answer for what this thing, if you're saying it's not the charagma, whatever this thing is, you meant to tell me that this is going to be one of the main things to happen, but it's not written in the scriptures. Like brothers that say, it's the mark of the beast, which it is, and then say the beast is the Arabs. That's confusion. So anyway, Revelation 13 and 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. I said to get penetrated by that. Because when a man goes into the woman, that's marriage. Now in the West, you had the idea of once a man and woman are married, the name of the man is put upon that woman. So right, so Israel's known as that woman. Jeremiah 3, a whore of a woman, let me say. Jeremiah 3:1, they say if a man put away his wife, and she go from him, and become another man's, shall he return unto her again? Shall not that land be greatly polluted? But thou hast played the harlot with many lovers, yet return again to me, saith Yahawah. Right, so that's Jacob. Right, the husband is who? The Lord. And the wife, the proverbial wife there is Israel. So he is a devil, as we should know. Yeah, but he's an extra devil because he's trying to steal the Lord's woman. Alright? Isaiah 45:4. For Jacob my servant's sake and Israel mine elect, I have even called thee by thy name. I have surnamed thee that thou hast not known me. Right? Because when you read about Genesis 4:1, and Adam knew Eve his wife, I believe the word is Yadia, and Adam knew Eve his wife, and she conceived and bare Cain and said, I have gotten a man from the Lord. Now when it says knew, it means that they had sexual relations to bring forth that child. Just as Mary and Joseph did to bring forth the Messiah. Right, speaking of the Messiah, this is 2 Corinthians 11:2. It says, for I am jealous over you with godly jealousy, for I have espoused you to one husband, that I may present you as a chaste virgin to our Mashiach. And that's talking about the elect. Okay? So the elect is meant to be that precious virgin, that woman. So that's what the beast man is trying to do by sticking his mark, alright, his charagma. He's trying to insert his thing into the Lord's woman. Which, that thing itself, that charagma, is an idol. So it's idolatry in that sense. What is it, 14? Wisdom of Solomon 14 and 12. For the devising of idols was the beginning of spiritual fornication, and the invention of them the corruption of life. Alright, so Eve's making literal idols. Alright, and Jake is departing from the Heavenly Father by taking them. Alright, so that's a double adultery. Right, and adultery is worthy of death. So that's why a lot of Jakes are being set up for that lake of fire.
Strong's G 5480. Charagma. Charagma.
Alright, so it's a stamped and imprinted mark. And the thing is, the mark itself is graven out, and you're gonna have to grave out the person's, skin, whether that be the hand, the head, the fucking big toe. Don't matter where you put it, it's the charagma. Alright, that itself is gonna have to be imprinted or graven. You have to grave the mark, and then you have to engrave where you put the graven mark. It says of the mark stamped on the forehead of the right hand as the badge of the followers of the anti-Mashiach. Right, the mark branded upon horses, thin carved, sculpture, graven work of idolatrous images, and this is going to be the last idol. Right. And he wants to put his name, man. Here's Anoma.
Strong's G 3686. Anima. Anima.
Right, so name. Univ of proper names. The name is used for everything which the name covers. Everything, the thought or feeling of which is aroused in the mind by mentioning. So when you hear about E, you think of the serpent, the dragon. You might think of Cain, you might think of wickedness, you might think of the charagma. Just like when you hear of the Heavenly Father, Yahawah, you think of Israelites, you think of Zion, you think of Egypt getting fucked up, you think of the Passover, you think of all the high holy days, you think of the kingdom, you think of great kings like David. All of that evokes. You think of all the false fucking gods that he's destroyed. Right, specifically mashing work on Egypt, because that was going to be the great event up until the deliverance of the elect out of Babylon. And that was going to be by the force of the Lord using E to push out that charagma, right, to condemn, because it's the Lord's chip. The Lord gave that technology to E to push out, that the Lord may be justified in condemning a certain amount of Jakes. Right, Jeremiah 16 and 14. Therefore, behold, the days come, saith Yahawah, there shall no more be said that the Yahawah liveth, that brought the children of Yasharallah out of the land of Egypt, but Yahawah liveth, that brought the children of Israel from the land of the north, and from all the lands whither he had driven them, and I'll bring them again into their land that I gave unto their fathers. Alright, and that's the time post beast mark that we're going into, but all of this is being propelled. It's really speeding up for the sake of the Lord, for the sake of all these things happening. Habakkuk 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. Alright, so it feels like it's dragging at certain times. It's only going to hasten quicker and quicker and quicker to the time where you feel like, oh man. This word is achar, says to delay, hesitate, tarry, defer, remain behind, to delay, tarry, to cause one, to delay, hinder, keep back, to delay, wait, stay behind, but not in hope. Right, so those, it sort of seems like it's hesitating, as in we're not at the finish line yet, but fucking hell, we will soon be. Yeah, so we have to keep these things in continual meditation in our minds to know, say, hey, it's happening. These things are written aforetime and written for our learning, that we through the scriptures, right, may have comfort and hope in the scriptures, paraphrasing. Right, so it's meant to boost our faith, not for us to bug out. Right, Revelation 2:10. Fear none of those things which I shall suffer, behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that you may be tried, and you shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I'll give thee a crown of life. As it also says, yeah, they do it for what? For a corruptible, but we an incorruptible. Right, so the people of the world, they're making sacrifices. I can't remember who it was, but a beautiful video recently about making weight, proverbially. You know, boxers, kickboxers, Muay Thai fighters, whatever sort of fighter, they have to cut out certain things that don't benefit them, you know, on their race, on their track, so they don't get distracted, taken off track. Right, so they might not do this, they might not see this person at this time. Yeah, they might need to sleep more because of this and this and this. So it's all about making weight, the things we have to do on the day to day. So this day doesn't take we like a thief, man. You know, we need to watch as well as pray. Right? So the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. Giving all praises to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Racha Kodash.